What is up, my blue few, and how are we doing today? Today we are watching another episode of Smallville. It is episode 15, Prodigal. Last episode was a bit of a doozy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this episode is gonna be like trying to repair the friendship between Lana and Clark again, because we flipped it out. We flipped it all around last episode. I'm trying not to say the F word clearly here. But we messed it up. It's all wrong and doozied and bad. So I have to assume that this episode they're gonna rekindle the friendship at the very end. They're gonna have like one of those talks they always have, and it's gonna have like that music that it always does. And she's gonna be like, Clark, I think it's good that we're friends, and I think we should just always be friends. Every time we try this romance thing, it never works. I think it's just a sign. And then, Clark goes, and he puts his hands in his pockets, and he's like, Lana, I think you're right. Even if I do have feelings for you, every time I try and show him, I mess it up. And maybe you're alright. Maybe it is a sign. And I really don't want to mess up our friendship. So. And they'll do that or something like that, She might even cry, or emotionally. It's gonna, come on. Tell me I'm wrong. If it's not this episode, it's next episode. This episode might just be like the angst of it. Ooh, angsty. And then next episode, they're just like, oh, forgiveness, look. I'm an intelligent being. Let's do this thing. Ooh. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? It's Stefan! It's Stefan Salvatore. Sorry. He's clearly a one-time character, but love to see it. I always kind of feel like these shows from like the 90s and early 2000s were always like your classic, like even Supernatural. There's so many actors that like you're like, who even are they? And then like they pop up in like later stuff in their own things. And I feel like Smallville and Buffy also did that, where like these characters that are just like these one-off characters you're never gonna see again end up getting their own show. I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure Stefan, I think I've read something about, Jensen Ackles. I'm pretty sure he's in it, at some point. I think someone else that's, like, super big in their own show's also in this, but I don't know. But those are the two, like, big ones that I know. Well, I guess I know the Stefan one because I just watched it. So I guess the big one I know is that Jensen Ackles is in this show at some point. I don't know when. But I know he wears, like, shorty shorts, and I think like a dodgeball is in the... I've only seen a small clip of it, because when I was watching Supernatural, you get other things that come in, so. Oh, a camera. Holy, to raise $2,000. Guys, you know me, I'm always hitting people with fake cash. Well, don't look directly at me. Oh.
Sorry, Dirk.
Oh, he's got skills. Oh my god, oh. Do bullets not go through people? I feel like if you're getting shot with like a whole bunch of bullets, some of them have to go through and hit the other person. Or am I crazy? Oh, it's raining. Dramatic. Where are we? I know we're not in Smallville. Ooh, what a cool bike. Good thing no one took it. Oh, they're open firing. Oh. What the?
Who the hell are you? Lucas. I'm your brother.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Dude, these episodes back to back have been insane. Color me surprised that the episode where Lionel Luthor gets shot is the most, like, chill episode I do tonight. Ooh, I'm shook. Okay. Come on, guys. I might be shook, but we gotta watch it. Okay, let's do this. Holy. Do you think Lucas is gonna be like a recurring character?
Just a job.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you don't have the best track record when it comes to keeping appointments. I can put you in the running with the other applicants.
No. It's a very important vote tomorrow. I'm not moving.
I should have known. Like, if we were gonna bring in a character like Lucas, of course Lionel's gonna be here, but man, last episode we didn't have a single second of Lionel in it, and let me tell you, it was beautiful. Okay.
So what do I owe the pleasure of this unexpected visit?
I thought you might be interested in meeting your youngest heir. Lucas, this is your father. Mr. Luthor.
Okay. Wait, okay. They're really just, like, throwing us into the deep end in some of these stories. Like, we haven't even seen one scene about, like, Lex looking into this at all. You know, like, yeah, we knew that Lucas was alive. Okay, sure. But, like, we haven't seen a single scene with Lex looking into it to be like, I mean, yeah, I guess we can all assume that Lex is like, my dad's probably lying because that's how Lionel Luthor is. But, you know, the viewer, would have enjoyed at least a little bit of an investigation to be like, I think my brother is alive. Like, that would have been so cool to watch. But instead, we're, like, thrown in this deep end of just being like, here's Lucas. Boom! You know?
So the prodigal son returns.
But unlike his envious brother in the gospel, it looks like you have welcomed Lucas with open arms.
It was generous of you to set up your living trust so any heirs would automatically get 10% of your Luthor Corp shares.
It's the vital 10%. You need to vote me out of power. So, my word, you're staging a coup. Be careful, Lex. There are parables of many kinds to be found in the good book.
Working at the Talon. Could you be any more obvious? Clark, Lana will be your boss. She's gonna take out all her pent-out frustrations of all the times you've ever let her down. You're not gonna be in the game. You're gonna be in the locker room cleaning the toilets.
Man, you guys are just, like, throwing those balls perfectly.
Guys.
So, wait a minute. Lex goes, hey, you want to meet my best friend? I wouldn't do that. But that's just me. Considering that Lucas is hanging out in gambling dens, I don't think I'd bring him to my really cool friend who lives on a farm and is also 60.
This is Lucas, my brother.
What's up, guys? Hey, Lucas, you wanna shoot some moves?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. All right.
Nice save, Pete.
I thought he was supposed to be, well, dead. Just buried by my father.
Classic.
Gotta straighten something out with the bank. Lucas, we have to get going.
Hey, you can hang out here if you want. Give me a chance to get to know him a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Why? Why?
So, you and Lex seem close.
What, are you kidding? They're like brothers.
Lucas, where'd you grow up?
All over. Parents always try to make you little versions of themselves. When you grow up without those constraints, you're allowed to become your own person.
It's an interesting theory. I don't think I buy it, though.
Let's take you and Lex, for example. If he was raised by your parents and you were raised by Lionel, you wouldn't grow up to be different people?
Well,
Trust me. You'd be rich and miserable and he'd be wearing flannel. But if you were left totally alone, abandoned by your parents, how do you think you'd turn out?
Was this where Clark goes, well, you know, I'm adopted too, brother? Oh, Clark, don't you do it. Why are we playing these games? Why are we... First off, I get it, Lucas is like, oh my god, a blood relative, whatever. Why are we playing these weird jealous games? I can feel it. You guys are being weird. Just want to put that out there. You guys are being super strange. Dude, Clark, stop it. Stop it. Why are you jealous of some kid? Okay, well, you know, Clark's also a kid. Okay. I thought this was gonna be one of those episodes that I really enjoyed, and it's getting me these feelings of just being like, oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes that I'm just like I can tell that Lucas is a character that I'm not gonna like. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sorry, man. No hard feelings, right? It's just a game.
right.
Felt like you had a steel plate in there or something.
Does Lucas find out somehow this episode? Dude, I don't like Lucas. He gives me weird, bad, he gives me bad, look at his hair. Tell me that's not I'm a bad guy hair. I just don't know how I'm feeling about this episode. It's not bad, it's not bad.
Back to the mansion?
Yeah, I'll give you a lift.
But I guess also Lucas is 18, he's still technically... Here's what I always say. As someone who is 25 right now, right? I don't understand people who are 25 that can hang out with people that are 18, 19, or even sometimes 20. Because I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, sure. 18, you're an adult. But, I feel like 18 to 20, you need those experiences to really understand what it is to be an adult. And you're still learning, and you still do, childish things. So, I can't, we can all be like, oh, Lucas is technically an adult. But, you know what I mean? So, I get his little childish jealousy with Clark thing.
Hey, almond mocha with extra whip?
Yeah, and can you add an extra jolt of caffeine, please? I'm in my post-lunch pre-deadline coma.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Clark Kent applied for part-time?
Yeah.
And he didn't put me as a reference. What's up with that?
Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna hire him anyway.
Why not?
You work with him at the Torch.
Besides,
Well.
he always comes through. Even if it isn't his own special Clark time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Lana, you and I both know that Clark could do this job.
Here's the thing. Here's nothing against Clark. But when you're set to work, a 2 to 5, and you don't show up for that, and you're like, I was having to save Pete. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. But, I need someone reliable to be here for the shift. And I'm sorry, I just don't think Clark can do that. At least not right now. You know what I mean?
What's the real reason you don't want him here? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, well, yes, there's also that thing, too.
I
Oh!
just spent the last 2 hours at the bank. Any idea when my accounts would be frozen?
You know, Lex, I'm tired of your constant attempts at mutiny.
I'm tired of you breathing air! We don't always get what we want, Lionel! Oh, fuck you, I hate you!
You see, now that your company is a Luther Corp property, everything you own belongs to me.
Come on, Dad. Isn't this a little futile? Lucas and I will be back home after we vote you out.
Don't be so sure about that, Lex.
Lucas and I had a very interesting father and son chat.
Like, this is the scenario that I could just easily see Lex finally killing him. Like, I just could see it. Like, to have a father like Lionel Luthor. I mean, people have killed their fathers for less. I'm just saying. Like, every time, and what is honestly so crazy is that every time Lex does something like this, like the first time he did it, it wasn't to try and show up Luthor. It wasn't to try and like say that like I'm better than him or anything of that nature. I honestly think it was Lex being like, "Look, Dad, I can do this on my own. I'm good. I'm smart, I'm intelligent." Like, I really feel like he was like, "Look what I can do." And instead of Lionel being like, "Wow, I'm so proud of you, son. You were able to build this. That's really good." Lionel saw it as like, "You're my competition. You're my enemy. How dare you try and become your own person when you are mine to control?" You know? Like, it just, I hate that this is the father figure that Lex has to have. And the only other good father figure we see in this town hates Lex, which it sucks so hard, because I feel like if Lex could have had a father figure in Jonathan Kent, I don't think there's a place where Lex becomes the bad guy. I really don't. Because at least he has someone to come to be like to just for a second take the burden off his shoulders of what his father is to him, you know? Also, does it look like the guy, Lucas, looks like he's constantly trying not to cry? He looks so sad all the time.
Well, Lex, looks like you lose.
Hey, Lex. Clark, I'm sorry to bother you.
No problem. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. According to my father, I'm no longer a Luthor. He's left me with nothing, not even a place to live. So I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while.
Lex out here working? What?
I couldn't sleep.
Did that have anything to do with our new house guest?
Can you blame me?
We can't turn our backs on Lex now.
Oh, believe me, I have no intention of turning my back on Lex now.
Well, I was gonna give you some tips, but it looks like you have everything under control.
My family had a ranch in Montana. I used to go there in the summer with my mom.
Sounds like fun.
We would work right alongside the ranch hands. Everyone did their fair share. The only time I felt normal. After my mother died, my father sold the property.
Of course he did, because he's a horrible man.
Let me give you a hand with that.
Thanks, Clark, but I'd like to prove to your father once and for all that some Luthors pull their own weight.
It really sucks. It sucks, because, like, Lex really tries to be such a good person. Man, if I didn't know, if I could just somehow not know the Lex Luthor and Superman story, when he goes bad, I mean, it would probably blow my mind. Okay.
Lucas?
Wow, look at that.
What's up is that you have yet to sign over your shares to me as we'd agreed. Please turn that off.
Yeah, I don't know what Lionel thought he was gonna get, because, like, clearly Lucas is not good. And also, I think Lucas has a gambling problem. Let's just put that out there a little bit there.
I went through the Luthor Corp financials, and it turns out I'm worth 5 times what you're offering me.
Don't be getting delusions of grandeur, my boy.
Tell me something, Dad.
What?
Why didn't you try and find me before I was 12?
Because your mother lied to me. She told me you died as a baby.
Who wants to bet? Who wants to put a little money out that Lex lost his hair, and that's when Lionel went and found Lucas? Lionel is just a actual disgusting being. I'm really glad that I was really worried that they were going to try and do like this redemption arc for him. Clearly, I don't see that happening. And if they do, like I've said before, there's no redemption arc that gives me to forgive what Lionel has done. There's just not a redemption arc that can do that to me, for me. Like right now, he's literally lying to Lucas. He's literally lying to Lucas like he lied to her.
Took care of you the best way I knew how, Lucas.
Huh. At arm's length with a checkbook.
Lucas, now it's your turn to live up to our agreement. Please, just sign. Please, son.
Okay, Dad.
He's like, screw you. Yeah, bite me.
You might want to have your lawyers look over that.
No, I trust that everything is in order.
Dude, I'm telling you, Lionel has his vision. I'm telling you, he might not have all of it, but he has some of it.
Lucas?
Dude! Oh. Oh! Somebody better put in my comments and give me a little bit of praise to catch that right before. Now, I don't think he's like not blind, but like people always think blindness is like you can't see anything. And that's usually not how it is. It's kind of a spectrum. Blindness is a spectrum. Didn't know if you knew that. I would assume that like Lionel can see like certain things, but he's not like perfect beautiful vision. I have to assume. But if it is perfect beautiful vision, oh my god. He knows Clark's secret. If that's the case. How long have you been faking?
What the hell are you doing? You could have killed me.
We both know you saw that ball coming.
Way out of line, son.
When a blind man pours a drink, he holds his finger on the inside of the rim so he can feel when the glass is full. Yesterday, you didn't do that. Just now, you couldn't hide your reaction to my lack of signature.
What do you want, Lucas?
Lex is the past. I am the future.
Oh, shit.
I just wanted to let you know that I filled that position.
You didn't have to consult me about it.
Oh, yeah, I did. Congratulations, Clark. You got the job.
Crazy.
Really?
Really?
So when can you start?
Don't you think you should check with the boss first?
Lana, this is Lucas, Lex's brother.
Yeah, I guess if that's the case, are we saying that Lex no longer owns this because it was bought out by LexCorp? Fuck. Damn. No. Didn't we put clauses? We have clauses. Because the last time that something like this happened with Lex and the seductress, we put clauses in the contract that he can't do things like this anymore, right? Where he can't, like, choose what she does with it.
I like the whole Egyptian/Assyrian vibe. It's clear you put a lot of time and effort into this place.
Yeah, so did Lex.
Lionel threw Lex out of the mansion.
How's he doing down on the farm, Clark?
He's doing great. He's a survivor.
You should know that Lex wasn't my boss. He was my partner.
Oh, even better.
I know shows like this don't really care about continuity, so, like, me bringing up the contract and, like, them changing the thing so, like, he can't change stuff about it probably won't come up. But it upsets me because it's something that I remember happening, and they're probably just gonna, like, glaze over it as if it doesn't exist, which really sucks. I mean, I tell you what, they, like, I feel like first season, we saw so much more of the school. Second season, we are at the Talon so much more than we're, like, ever. This is, like, the only room we see and maybe a hallway. Like, we, like, almost never see.
Hey.
Fish.
I didn't know the Talon delivered. I assume you got the job then.
Apparently, the editor of The Torch put me over the top.
So how does it feel to be a minimum wage earner?
Great.
Oh, back then, minimum wage was minimum wage.
You're talking about Lucas Luthor?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Come on, she's already, a journalist.
Luthor's son returns, and to top it all off, the new era has taken over the castle. I mean, that's a story that could land you a byline on the front page of the Daily Planet.
I don't trust Lucas. I think he's hiding something.
Come on, Clark. Cut the guy a break. He's had a really tough life. He bounced from foster home to foster home. I mean, he never got adopted. Just the source.
Metropolis United Charities.
Chloe said Lucas's file didn't even exist 2 weeks ago.
Of course, the detectives I hired failed to mention where they got their information.
Do you think your father knew about Lucas all along?
Even have to ask. Lucas was in on this.
Lucas isn't even... Well, no, that doesn't make sense because the conversation he has with Lucas is like, as if he actually is the son. So he has to be the son. Also, I don't want to say that Lex is acting a bit rash, but to only have 2 weeks of information on Lucas, I feel like Lex would have taken more time with this before, because he's been burned so many times before, right? I think that's kind of crazy that he went and found Lucas so quickly. I feel like he would have really checked him out.
Because ever since he took LexCorp, he knows I've been looking for an opportunity to get back at him. He co-opted Lucas before I could.
Well, I've been playing checkers. My father's been playing chess.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can make it up by taking these lattes to table 3.
I want you to fire him.
Fire me? For what?
You're half an hour late to work. What you're doing, helping Lex dig up more dirt about me?
Lucas, I am not gonna fire Clark.
Okay, then I'll fire you too.
Check our partnership agreement. You can't do that. Lex made sure of it.
They brought it up, though. Again, he can't do anything legally. And also, her dad's a fucking lawyer, so get wrecked, bitch. Sorry,
Lex
I'm getting...
is history, and so is this place. You can count on it.
But also, first day of work and you're late, Clark, that's really a bad look. I have to be honest. I wouldn't have hired Clark. Like, the Talon is totally different than the Torch. The Talon, you need people there. It gets busy. You need workers. If no one shows up and you're by yourself, that is a very stressful situation. I know for a fact that it's a very stressful situation. So, like, but the Torch is like, hey, write it whenever you can. You can honestly write this at home and coming in. Like, it's the Torch is a totally different situation. Oh, I almost can't speak. So it just, I think anyone would have been better than Clark. I get that Clark is trying to, like, but this is just not the way to do it. I get that Clark is trying to get close to Lana again and show that he can be trustworthy. This is not the way to do it, because Clark has other priorities that just simply will always take more importance than this. So yeah.
Lucas, wait, you can't do this! Get it through your head, Clark. I'm a Luthor. I can do anything I want.
If you want me to quit, I will. Just leave Lana alone.
Too late.
Now what do we do? Do we catch the bullets or do we tackle him? I think we gotta catch the bullets, and then we need to run back to where we were and act as if the bullets... But then we... Oh, fuck.
Okay?
Hopefully he won't ask. Don't let him see the back. Don't let him see them bolt holes, man. Ooh.
Dad.
Lucas, I heard about last night. Well, you know, you wouldn't be a Luther if somebody wasn't trying to kill you.
You know, it's funny because Lex said that you wanted me out of the picture.
Of course he did. But you're my son. Lucas. Look.
You wanted me out of your life. You even tried to buy me off.
Yeah, Lionel, you haven't shown any 12 years. I just...
You stood up to me. Turned the tables. Showed me your strength. That's what it takes to win.
No, it isn't.
Lex doesn't have that.
If that was the case, Lex would have won. Because he has turned the tables. He made his own company. He did the first coup. He showed you that he could run the business on his own. So if that was the case of him standing up to you would be the test, Lex has done it. Lex has done it, and he's done it again, and he's done it again. Like... God, I hate Lionel. Oh my God, I hate Lionel.
You've thrown down the gauntlet, Lucas. You willing to go the distance?
I really hope Lucas just isn't this easy to play, but I feel like he is.
Oh, they caught Lucas's shooter outside of Metropolis. His name is Dirk Lee. They tracked him down with the license plate number that you gave them.
Did he tell the police who tipped him off?
Not exactly.
He looks so cute in an apron, though, doesn't he?
Someone didn't want him to talk.
Yeah, someone who had enough power to kill him in the middle of a police station. Do you have anyone that comes to mind?
You get a cover for me, okay?
No, Clark, I drink coffee. I do not serve it.
I just wanted to say thank you for everything you and your family have done for me.
Are you going somewhere, Lex?
You know what they say about fish and house guests after 3 days.
You're welcome back anytime.
Damn. Big boom! Big words from Jonathan Kent. Welcome back anytime. That is like creme de la creme. Am I wrong? No. Oh.
It's nice of you to say.
Look, I gave you every single crappy farm job I could think of.
You
But
did
all.
them
You
with no
didn't complain,
complaint?
not once.
Damn.
You would have made one hell of a farmer.
Thanks, Mr. Kent.
Sure.
Lucas, what are you doing?
Finishing what you started.
I'm sorry. I meant to call and thank you for saving Lucas. Your rescues are becoming a bit of a Luther family tradition.
I understand they caught the shooter in Metropolis, so I can assume you've also heard that he died while in police custody?
It happens.
Just awfully convenient, isn't it? Kind of like how Lex was able to track down Lucas.
I think you've inherited your father's paranoia.
I'm not talking about my family, Mr. Luther. We're talking about yours.
Send my regards to your mother.
I can't wait till he dies. If you tell me he makes it to all 10 seasons, I'm gonna be so pissed.
What? Lucas, where are you? All right. I'll take the chopper. Don't do anything rash. You understand me?
Oh, I think he's already... We skipped Rash.
What the hell are you doing?
Come on, Dad. This is exactly what you wanted. Pitted us against each other, and we played in your Cain and Abel fantasy just like you knew we would.
You put the gun down, Lucas. Put it down.
How do you know he's got a gun?
Oh! This is where Lionel finds, or sorry, this is where Lex finds out that Lionel can see too. Oh, it's so juicy. First off, we all know Lex has been getting out of this situation, so I'm celebrating. I'm loving this moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, love this. Good stuff. Beautiful stuff. Well, I guess we don't have to do the shenanigans anymore.
Son of a bitch!
You're the one who told me I needed to finish what I started. Well, as long as Lex is around, I'll always have to fight for my place in this family.
You are not going to shoot your brother.
You want to bet? I feel like he's kind of crazy.
You are.
Oh, shit. I bet you wish you didn't bring Lucas into this now.
Lucas, tell me.
Isn't it obvious, Dad? Once we're both out of the picture, young Lucas here inherits everything.
Pull the trigger.
Can he do something without doing something? Like, can he just, like...
Think this through.
Ooh, smart.
I'm not the one who deliberately kept you in the foster care system.
Not helping things, Lex.
I never wonder why you're never adopted. If you're in trouble, how you always got bailed out at the last minute. We're a social experiment. One son gets everything, the other gets nothing.
That's ludicrous. I would never do that.
You wanted to use me too.
Yes, I did, and for that I am truly sorry. But trust me, trying to gain his love and respect is not worth it.
We've got a lot to talk about, son.
After you kill Lex. For once, I want the blood to be...
Man, I gotta tell you, sucks to be Lex. He is constantly, either he's got a gun in his face, or someone's trying to kill him with like a fire axe, or like someone's trying to shoot him again. He's always under duress. Him or Lana. These are our two people.
Little bastard! Must be in the jeans.
It's blanks.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Dude! Honestly, I thought I was gonna hate this episode. The middle part's a little slow, I'm not gonna lie about that, but the beginning and the ending have been some of the peakest stuff ever. I am loving the drama. Woo! Honestly, whenever we go into like into like the Luther stuff, it's like we go into like a soap opera situation. The stakes are just so different. They're just so different, you know? They're blanks. You know, like those I love it.
This one too.
Wait a minute. Wait. Did they have this planned? That's crazy. Dude, Lionel's gonna figure it out. I swear Clark better come in here and be like, you shouldn't have hired me. Hire somebody else. I can't be the person you need.
Locking up, but I just need to explain.
It's not necessary. I understand.
Lana, I just...
So I guess that's it.
Yeah, shortest career in the history of the coffee house business.
Second shortest. Don't forget my one a day at the beanery.
Well, it was a tough situation.
Hope this doesn't change things between us.
I don't know what's between us, you know what I mean?
See how things are ever gonna change between us, Clark.
I feel like it needed to be said. Dang, I really thought we were gonna get more of the schmoozhy stuff. You know what I was playing in the beginning, but...
Lex?
So is Lucas just like an open playing field, or like he shows up whenever?
I read your fascinating piece of fiction in the Daily Planet. How long have you been able to stay?
At least a few months.
A few weeks.
Okay.
It's amazing what people try and get away with right in front of your eyes when they think you can't see.
I can only imagine.
All right, Lex. How are we going to repair this rift between us?
You mean, how are you going to keep the whole Lucas affair quiet?
Thinking of giving you LexCorp back. Majority stake, no strings attached.
Except for my silence. And Lucas is under my protection now.
Ooh.
You remember the fable of the frog and the scorpion, Lex?
Frog helped the scorpion across the river. The scorpion repaid his kindness by stinging the frog.
Why did you do it? The dying frog asked him. And the scorpion replied, because it is my nature.
Dude, shut up. Oh my god, you're like the actual worst. Like, oh, it's in my nature. Well, you know what? I'm not a fucking scorpion. I'm a human being. I'm a person. Hey, guess what? So are you, Lionel. Yet for some crazy reason, you act like a pile of shit. It's crazy, I know. Oh! Ooh, I can't wait for the day that he dies. Nobody spoil it. I don't want to know when it happens. But, ooh, it's gonna be the best episode of television I've ever watched in my life. And well, I don't know. Because honestly, I've said the same thing about Superman and Lois. Because I'm waiting for the comeuppance to come up for Lex in that show. And I can't wait for that to happen either. But I don't know. Lionel might beat Lex in this scenario. Because, ooh!
My mom told me you were gonna come back and get the rest of your stuff.
Surprisingly, my dad's had a change of heart.
I'm sorry that Lucas didn't turn out to be the brother you wanted.
Considering his father, I'm surprised he's still alive at all.
Where's Lucas now?
Safe, but I'm gonna have some work to do to regain his trust.
You will. You're not your father.
What a good line.
Held hostage by the will of our fathers. The only difference is your dad's a good man.
As long as I live, I don't think I'm ever gonna understand your family.
Neither will I. Just remember, my father may try and rule the world, but yours will inherit the earth.
Ooh, what a beautiful line. Honestly, what a beautiful line to end the episode on, though. You know, I was really worried I wasn't gonna like the episode because I really wasn't liking the dynamic between Clark and Lucas. But at the end, it really wasn't about them, and I really appreciated that. And I really liked where this went. Like, I love that both Lucas and Lex went together and decided to play this scenario against Lionel about shooting. I think that's really smart. And it really showed Lucas, like, that he really just means nothing to Lionel, but truly a pawn piece, and that in some sick, weird way, Lionel does care about Lex. Even if it's just a really twisted and disgusting way, he still does care about him in some regard, to the point that he wouldn't shoot him. He couldn't, you know? Which is really saying something, because, you know, I always say that, like, I hate Lionel. He has no love in his heart and this and that. But, like, I think in his own really weird and twisted way, I think he thinks he's being a good father to Lex. Which really sucks. Because, like, he's not. We all see that. But I think in his own weird, twisted way, he thinks he is being a good father. And that just sucks for Lex. Because, like, he's had to grow up with this man who thinks the only way to teach his son is through competition and proving yourself and this and that. Man. But that was episode 15, Prodigal. Thank you all for coming by and hanging out. I hope you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.